Hey up, my name's Jamie. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever it is for you right now. I hope you're well. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Well, I've been thinking about doing something a little bit different, adding something else into the mix on this wonderful eclectic arrangement of a YouTube channel that I'm running. Over the past, I'd say a few months or something, I've been thinking about doing some sort of podcast type idea, basically where I share some thoughts with you, maybe memories, and also maybe just try and connect with people on a deeper level. And you never know, somebody might hear the things that I'm thinking about and it might help them in their everyday life. So yeah, I've been thinking about it and we're going to call it Reflections. So I'm going to read one for you now that I wrote quite a while ago, but to be honest, there's a couple of people that have heard it already and I didn't really have the balls to release it. I'm not quite sure why. But then I thought, why not? So we're going to listen to that now. And yeah, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. So this small reflection I'm calling The Beauty of Ordinary Moments. So this is our little corner of the world where we pause, we breathe and reflect on life and love. Today I want to talk about something that often slips through our fingers, something we overlook because it seems too small, it's too ordinary, and yet it's often in these moments that the deepest beauty of life is hidden. This episode is about the beauty of ordinary moments. We live in a culture that tells us to chase the extraordinary. There's big milestones, dramatic gestures, moments we can capture and share. But so often, when we look back at what really mattered, it isn't the grand occasions that we remember most vividly. It's the small things. It's someone making you a cup of tea in a cold morning. It's a friend texting, telling you that they got home safe. It's walking down a familiar street and noticing the way that the evening light hits the bricks of an old building. Ordinary moments don't ask for attention, but they carry a quiet power. They remind us that love and life are not built from rare occasions alone. They're woven thread by thread in the everyday. Think about love for a moment. Movies tell us it's about sweeping kisses in the rain, surprise trips and dramatic declarations. And yes, sometimes it is. But love shows up most reliably in the ordinary. It's the way someone remembers how you take your coffee. It's the shared laughter over something silly that no one else would understand. It's sitting together in silence, not needing to fill the air with words. Love is less about fireworks and more about the steady flame of a candle. Small, ordinary, but constant. There's a poet's wisdom in this. The idea that the ordinary is sacred. Washing dishes after dinner. Hearing rain against the window while you drift off to sleep. Passing someone on the street who gives you a smile and you carry that warmth for the rest of the day. When we begin to notice these things, life becomes richer, becomes slower and fuller. It's not that the extraordinary vanishes, it's that the ordinary reveals itself as extraordinary in disguise. I'll share a memory. I once sat at a train station late in the evening. It wasn't glamorous, it was just a platform, a dim light, a quiet hum of the tracks, and next to me was an older couple, maybe in their 70s. They weren't talking much. The man simply rested his hands on the woman's arm and she leaned against him. They sat like that, quietly, waiting for their train. And that's all. nothing remarkable, and yet years later, I still remember it. Because in that ordinary moment, I saw love that didn't need to announce itself. It just was. So today, I want to offer you an invitation. Notice the small things. Notice the way your pet greets you when you walk in the door. Notice the way that the light changes in your room throughout the day. Notice the ordinary gestures from people you care about and the ones you give without even thinking. Because one day you might look back and realise that those were the most beautiful parts of your life. Ordinary moments matter because they remind us that life is happening right here and right now. Not just in the big milestones that we wait for, but in the simple, everyday experiences that shape who we are. So the next time you find yourself waiting for something extraordinary, pause, have a look around. The beauty of life might already be sitting quietly right beside you. Yeah, just look around, look for an ordinary moment, something simple, and just let that be enough. So if you'd like to see or listen to some more of these, let me know in the comment section. I've got quite a few words, shall we say, bustling around in my head. And yeah, this is something that I've been wanting to try for a while. So I'll leave it there for now anyway. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff. And for now, my name's Jamie. I'm your Yorkshire Walker. And I'm out. Peace. Catch you on the next one.